Hello, my subscribers. How are we all today? Hopefully amazing. Ow. Hopefully you've hit the gym. If not, hope you're enjoying your day off. If you have, hope it was a good session and you got a mad pump in, because I know I did. Anyway, let's get straight onto the topic. Today's video is going to be fairly short, because I feel like it's not a topic that has a lot to discuss about. But today we're going to be talking about BMI. Most of you probably know what the BMI is, but for short it stands for body mass index. So it's basically how much mass you're carrying, more or less. And a lot of people really don't like this system, but it's because a lot of people don't fully know what it means or understand it. So my BMI is 27.7, which is classed as overweight. So what you've got is underweight, anything below 18.5 for a BMI. Normal is about 18.5 to 25, give or take. Overweight is 25 to 30, and anything above 30 is obese. Obviously, I've been into the obese bracket before. I'm currently classed as overweight, although you guys might look at me and not think I'm overweight. I'm currently sitting around 93 kilos at 6 foot. And I am classed as overweight on the BMI scale. Now, the BMI scale does not actually fully determine your body fat, like what you are for body fat. Like you could be 100 kilos of pure muscle at 6 foot and be in the obesity bracket. That's because with the BMI, it can't calculate muscle tissue or muscle mass or anything like that. It's just an overall general height to weight ratio. But what the BMI kind of indicates is more health risks rather than your general weight or the size of you or anything like that. So if your BMI, so my BMI 27.7 class as overweight basically means I have the same, like at my weight, I am at risk to the health issues of somebody who was overweight. So somebody who maybe the same height as me, no muscle mass, but weigh the same weight as me, but look fat, if that makes any sense, I would have the same chance of health risk as them. Obviously not quite as severe, purely because I would be fitter and healthier pure to exercising and stuff like that, but I am still in that region of being able to have the same health issues as that person. Obviously it's not 100% accurate, but to an extent it shows what health issues I could have. So if I was 100 kgs of muscle and classed in that obesity range, I am in the same chance, like there are the possibilities for the same health risks for me as somebody who was just fat and no muscle at that weight. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Because I personally used to hate the BMI, personally, because like it says I'm overweight. I don't think I'm overweight. I feel like, yes, I've still got a fair bit of mass to lose, but I would not class myself as overweight. But now with the understanding of it meaning more what my health risks are in comparison to other people of my size, that makes a lot more sense, rather than just saying that I'm overweight. So the BMI is more just a calculation as to the health risks that you could possibly face purely because of your weight. Because obviously if you're heavier and have more muscle mass, you're still kind of at that same risk to a certain extent. Yes, you're healthier, but you've still got that same pressure on your body through weight. So for those people that are scared of the BMI or really don't like the way BMI is formed or anything like that, like if you're a fit person but your BMI is overweight, don't take it too seriously. Take it like a grain of salt. BMI is honestly not something anyone should worry about. Physical appearance is obviously a lot more important for you. Like if you think you look good but your BMI says otherwise, don't worry about it too much. But obviously if you are on that bigger side and you are actually obese, like obviously you can look at yourself and go, yes, I'm obese, yes, I'm overweight, because that's just like standard. Obviously, you're at slightly higher risk of illnesses and stuff like that. Like it states here, so I've pulled up a BMI calculator, and it says my BMI is 27.7. I'm classified as overweight, and my risk of obesity-related diseases is high. So it states that my risk of these diseases are high purely because of my body mass. So I feel like I've kind of done full circles. Basically, BMI is pretty much just stating at your body mass what health risks you're at. So I'm at the same amount of health risks as somebody that is actually as overweight. Yeah, I think that basically covers it. I'm sorry if I've confused anyone, but don't get mad at the BMI system. There's nothing wrong with the BMI system. I used to get mad at it, but now I've finally learnt the true meaning behind it and what it actually means. That it does not determine whether you are obese, overweight, underweight, or any of those issues. It just determines what related diseases you could possibly have, or illnesses, sicknesses, things like that, any issues. It's more just a health benefit kind of thing. So that is the BMI summed up. Nice, sweet, short video today. But yeah, thank you for coming along and listening to my pep talk about the BMI. Next week we will touch bases with certain diets. I am going to be talking about the keto diet, discussing my personal preference on it and my thoughts behind it, any benefits and also disadvantages of the diet, and what the keto diet actually is and what it does for the body. So stay tuned for next week's video, because it is going to be a good one in my personal opinion. But anyway, thank you for coming along to my pep talk. Make sure to subscribe down below, turn the notifications on, because I post every single week, one video a week. Drop down in the comments what your thoughts are about the BMI, whether you like the system or whether the system makes you feel self-conscious or like you need to lose or gain more weight, etc, etc. Make sure to go follow my socials. TikTok, Instagram, going to be linked down below. Don't be shy, say hi. I'd love to talk to you guys. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week for the keto diet. Stay cool.